Hello guys, it's me, Aaradhya Gopal, Nepal, and it is the last video of me teaching interface, mixin, and abstract basic OP in Dart. So when I first started, the title of this repository was My Existence, and in this video I will teach you what it means. At first, let me explain the what we have already done on previous video. So we create an abstract class living things and we have lots of implementation on this abstract class. Then what we did was we created an animal class which extend living things. That means it have all properties of living things, but it override this breathe. So breathe is an abstract method. This animal overrides breathe. What it does is that it takes oxygen as input and returns carbon dioxide. And there is another class named plant. What plant do is that plant takes carbon dioxide as input and returns oxygen. And similarly, so plant is not that aggressive living thing. So when in living thing there is a method named kill, but this plant overrides this method and instead of killing, it said I cannot kill. I am just a plant. And it have an extra functionality than living thing, its parent, that is give fruits. So that the set up to here. After that, I also have created an ecosystem. Achoo. Hmm. So this ecosystem maintain the ecosystem of breathing. So a plant breathes. So this is very complex code. You don't have to go into it, and it's just abstract. You just got to call ecosystem. You just have to add new animal on the ecosystem, and the ecosystem will just work. Okay, just start the ecosystem. Okay, let me rename it. Dot start. You just got to start the ecosystem and everything will just work. Wait, dispose. Okay, that's what we have done up to now. After all of this, let's start our project. What we will do next. So up to now there is a class name animal, but in this video I will teach my existence. It's just a of it's just a title to give you a flow. It's like I will just show in a story way. Let's say the animals evolved and humans came to an existence. Human, I don't know how it pronounced, and class human extends animal because human are not plant, they are animal, and they have to human must have some name. What happened is that human, no, they evolved and they developed lots of things. Let's say human developed IQ. So what I believe is, but animal also have IQ. What are the extra things that human don't have? Let's say uh, occasion, talent, okay, passion. Let's assume that human have one extra thing, that is passion, that animal don't have, or profession, or talent. Animal do not have talent or specialization. Specialization. So human develop a new fields specialization. For example, I am specialized on coding and those kind of things. Okay, okay. So that's about human, and they came to existence. And let's say Ram is equal to human, Put human. His name is Ram and specialization is doctor. And obviously, since Ram is born, we have to add Ram in our ecosystem. Add animal Ram. So what we can do is we can do abstraction, add living thing because I will get it after some time. If living thing is animal, animals dot add living things. If living thing is plant, plants dot add living thing. So I've done a little bit abstraction. I don't have to use this method and add living thing. So Ram came to an existence and it get added. So one of the thing about you know extending an class is that if let's say if animal extend living thing and we do something like this print, so let me run another main because it get complicated. Void main async. So let's say there is an object named Ram and if we print Ram is animal, print Ram is human, print Ram is plant, print Ram is living thing. If you can see, so Ram is one, Ram is living thing is true, Ram is human is true, Ram is animal is true, Ram is parent is false because if we see closely, living things extends look human extend animal. That means Ram is an object of human, but he extend animals. He also have all of the properties of animals, and since animal also extend living thing, Ram also have all of the property of the living thing. As you can see in console, Ram have heartbeat. Every 1 second he's doing duk 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 duk, and when he got at the age of 20, Ram became very old. Now it's time to go to heaven. Ram dead. Ram also died. So this is basically, you know, extending. This is basically inheritance, and with inheritance, right, Ram also have all of the properties of living things. Like Ram can kill someone. Aaradhya. No, no, Ram cannot kill me. What was that guy with lots of hate? Ravan, Ravan, Ravan. Equal to human. Ravan, king. Oh, okay, good, bad. Just sorry, any religious guy. Okay, let's kill Ravan. Future dot delay duration second to Ram is born, Ravan is born. Ram heart is doing duk duk, Ravan duk duk. Ram duk duk, Ram is trying to kill Ravan. Ram is dead. Ravan is no longer doing duk duk because he's dead, as you can see here. And Ram is continue doing tuk 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 tuk. And finally, Ram is very old. Now it's time to go to heaven. Heaven is of Ram and Ram is dead. So I should not have added some religious thing in this video, but I did. I don't care. So with this is basic concept of extending and class and adding some extra feature with pre-existing feature of that class. This is called inheritance. So there is second things called, let's say there is another class named dog. So humans loves dog, and let's extend animal. And dogs are also animal, unlike human. Living things, animal. So what extra feature dog have? They are, you know, protect home, get ball, and return to master. These are the methods which dog have. But let's say, okay. And another method the dog have is, print, going for the ball, take home. If any living thing come, the dog will protect home by killing that living thing. No, no, attack. Dog is attacking living thing. Dot name. Now let's say dog have a method named bark, where what dog will do is that dog will do bow bow. Let's assume that. So as you can see, now let's in this religious fight. Dog is equal to dog Tommy, and Tommy have method name. So it have all method from its parent. It extends hum, it extends animal, animal extend living thing, and living thing have this method like kill, breathe, die, reproduce, and dog have extra method like get ball and return to master. Or let's say Ravan is equal to human. Ravan bad. So if Ravan come at dog's home, what dog will do is that protect home from Ravan. So this is basically dog, and dog also have method like bark, because while protecting at first it will bark, bow 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 bow, and then protect home from. Let's say Tommy is born going for the born. Ravan is born, bow 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 bow. Dog is attacking Ravan. Okay, and uh, print Ravan left. Ravan ran away. So this is our setup. Uh, Ravan is dead. Tom is dead because both kids. Tom is born going for the ball. Ravan is born. Bow 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 bow. Dog is attacking Ravan. Ravan run away. Tuk 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 tuk. And at the end, they both got at the age of 20 and they both will die. Wait. Tuk 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 tuk. Tommy became very old. Now it's time to go to heaven. Tommy dead. Ravan hurt. Ravan became very old. Now it's time to go to heaven. How will? But Ravan also go to heaven because he was also there. There is a separate story. I am not religious. Okay, so this is about commit talk. So this is all about what inheritance. Dog is inheriting animal and adding some extra features. Now, what is interface? यो सानो बन्द हुन्छ. Let's say there is one person, uh, Hari, person, human, Hari, and his specialization is extroverts. It's too much this. I or and there is me, Aaradhya, human, Aaradhya, and just the guy, Cody guy. Let's say, okay, let's say Aaradhya started feeling so jealous with Hari, and Aaradhya decided to kill Hari. Let's kill him. But what happened is that in human there is something called power, power. So what is kill? Let's say if the person is if no specialization is equal to I should never hard code things like this, but let's say Cody guy is if I'm a Cody guy, I print you are too nerd to kill someone next life. Let's say I cannot kill anyone. So this is the problem. I have lots of weakness. Are the you are too nerd to kill someone next life. I cannot kill someone. But I am feeling too much jealous of this guy named Hari because he's very amazing guy. So what should I do? I'm a human, but I cannot kill Hari. So there's no way I can kill Hari. So what I can and I don't like lots of things that humans have, like how they breathe, how they walk, how they. So what I do is that I create my own person, are the as my own class. And what I do is that I implement ARDHYA, implements human, import human. So these are all of the methods that human have. So the difference between implements, interface, or extend inheritance is that in inheritance you only need to implement abstract methods. Otherwise, all of the methods which animal or living all of the method which this living being already have, you don't have to re-implement those. So these methods already exist. You inherit this method and you just use this method. Whereas if you implement someone, you this human acts as an interface. This human define what kind of thing a human must have, and you have to follow all of the protocols. So assume that interface is implements is something that where you have to follow all of the protocol which the parent have. So you cannot reuse any of the protocols. So let's say specialization is code guy, and age is equal to my age 22. Breathe, I don't need to breathe. I am God myself, and I have to return carbon dioxide anyhow. So let's say die. I will never die because I will never die. I am God. Let's say I became very angry. I'm always alive. Okay? Kill. So there's no limitation on who I can kill. Any person you ask, kill. How can what I will do is that I will make that person to kill himself because I don't want that's this kind of suicide, guys. Suicide. How do you name the car? So look, I'm so evil, guys. If I kill someone, I will go to jail. So what I will do is that I will make that person to kill himself. That means I didn't kill him. He died himself. Okay, and Aaradhya is my name, and reproduce. Okay, guys. I will. I will not reproduce. Not reproduce. I will ask that person to reproduce with me. I mean, that person is reproducing and giving birth to some new living thing because I'm male. I cannot reproduce. So, but other human being will do this in my program. This is the new implementation of Aaradhya. So Aaradhya is human, but he's not completely human. He's completely a new implementation of human. So let's use a super powerful Aaradhya here. Input Aaradhya. And like these boring things, name, specialize, you don't have to do this. Aaradhya can manage it itself. Let's run this program. Look, Hari is born. Hari is trying to kill Hari. Hari is dead. Means Hari killed Hari himself. And no one even suspected that I killed him. And the fun thing is, I didn't even came in the log. I am hidden. No one know my existence, know what I am doing. This is this is called, the power of implements. You can using abstraction. You have lots of limitations. You have to use the pre-existing things which your parent have. But if you use implements, you got the power to define everything yourself. Now back to here. What if I check if print Aaradhya is living thing. Aaradhya is living thing. Let's check whether I am living thing or not. Aaradhya is human. Human. Aaradhya is animal. Look, Aaradhya is animal. Let's run this. Look, Aaradhya is living thing, true. Aaradhya is human thing, true. Aaradhya is animal, true. So all same like extending a class. If I implements the human, I will have same type that human have. So whenever I do Aaradhya is living thing, Aaradhya is human, I will get the same value. What it also means that I can do something like this. Let's say there is a living thing. So let's say there is a list which only accept living thing, living things. Let's say ecosystem, okay? Let's say there is an ecosystem. Ecosystem is equal to ecosystem dot start. And ecosystem asks for the living things. First living thing is Aaradhya. Second living thing is Hari. And if you can see closely, what ecosystem dot start expect, it expect the type of living things. So what happens from inheritance and implementation is that although Aaradhya is Aaradhya, its own type, and Hari is human and an extension of living animal. Sorry, it's human, who is an extension of animal, and animal is extension of living thing. We can save animal and hurry inside living thing because at the end, Aaradhya is also living thing. Yeah, it just implements. It's the same thing. So type wise, it's same. So that's what's the difference between interface and abstract class. I will repeat. I will repeat at the last. Now, what about Mixin? Interface and abstract. Front 5 minutes. Okay. Let me keep another example. So let's say there's a future name in dog. Dog have a future name bark, but I also want to bark. Yeah, I am an human being, but I also want to. I love to bark. So I also want this method. So when I am here mean so in test driven development there is something called red green refactor. Let's say let's make our code red. I want this implementation. I must be able to bark. Oh no. Let's do something like this, okay? When I'm trying to kill someone, I will bark, bark. So that humans will assume that no, the God who is reading this log will assume that some dog killed Hari. So Hari was going somewhere, dog did bow and Hari killed himself due to the fear of dog. So to make this illusion, I must have this bark method. How can I get this bark method? So there is one way. Let's make bark an abstract class. Okay, void class bark abstract bark. Okay, and I can extend bark. I cannot extend bark. Do you know why? Because in Dart we only support we Dart does not support multiple inheritance. So when we are or I am wrong. So Dart Dart do not support multiple inheritance. If I do bark slash human, I want to extend both bark and human. I cannot do this. I have to do something like this. Ardhya extends bark, implements human. Using implements, we are kind of supporting multiple inheritance. But in multiple inheritance, there is a problem, something named diamond problem. But using implementation, there is no diamond problem. I am just I don't know depth because in implementation we are doing our own implementation. There's no diamond problem. But let's check here. So as you can see now, whenever let's kill someone, Hari is born. Bow bow. Hari is trying to Hari. Hari is dead. So no one suspected that I don't need to breathe. I am God myself. You know, I don't know who wrote this, but whenever God is watching, the locks, what is happening, he cannot suspect that it was Aaradhya who killed Hari because as you can see the locks, Hari is born bow bow. It must be some dog who did this bow bow. Aaradhya cannot do bow bow, and Hari is trying to kill Hari. So due to dog's bow bow, Hari became so afraid that he killed himself. And ecosystem is well maintained. I don't need to breathe. I am God myself. I don't know who wrote this. Ignore. No oxygen existence comes to an exister, but since I am a god myself, I don't need to breathe. So I will not die once ecosystem is broken. Okay. So now, but there is some problem. Okay. What God can do is that God can check one thing. Print Aaradhya is dog. So someone did bow bow. So maybe it's Aaradhya who did this bow bow. So what God can do is that God can take something like this. And if I run this, true. How can an Aaradhya be bark? Just imagine, okay, guys. Let me draw. Uh, this is Aaradhya. This is dog, and this is, let's say, living thing. Living thing, and this is bark. So Aaradhya is implementing living thing. I don't know exact symbol what we use, and Aaradhya is extending living thing. So Aaradhya is living thing, and Aaradhya is bark. But the statement Aaradhya is bark is not valid. How can Aaradhya be bark? Just imagine, just use the words. Aaradhya cannot be bark. At the same time, what if I need to pass this bark property to the dog? Extends bark. I cannot pass it because Flutter does not support multiple indentants. Okay, I cannot pass bark property. If I implements bark implements कैसा करता है ये? What will happen is that bark I have to implement the bark property myself. Why I need to implement the bark property if there is already code written of the bark? So this is the problem which arrive. And let's say dog extends bark. I need bow from dog and dog extend bark. The problem now comes is that if I do the first problem was that Arthur is bark was true, and if I make a new object, if I make a new object a dog and I do dog is bark, it returns true. Print Aaradhya is living thing. Let's run it. Look, Aaradhya is living thing. Second statement true. That's okay. But how can Aaradhya is bark and Aaradhya is dog is bark statement is true? It cannot be true because just logically thinking, bark is not an you know a parent class of dog or Aaradhya. It's just an property which animal and dark have. So in this case, we do not extend. What we do is that we add as mixin bark. Please यार काम कर. So what we do is that we make it mixin, and in dog also we extends animal with bark. And if I go to Aaradhya, Aaradhya can still bark when he's trying to kill someone to create some illusion that some bark kill it and the person commits suicide. And at the same time, the dog can bark. Let's go here, eh? So we have to give dog some name, Tommy, and the dog can do bark. Okay, let's also add dog in our custom because dog is also amazing thing. And when I do type check, print are there is bark, are there is bark. ये क्या हो रहा है? And dog is bark. It must return false, otherwise my all of the assumption will go wrong. How can either can be bark? This that is either I'm not understanding concept well or This start is jeopardy. How can so from what I knew, this must be false because either is not bark and dog is not bark, but it is returning true that either is bark and but the main concept is although this each condition is returning true, just thinking logically, either is not a bark. Either are the bark property, but are the each living thing. At the same time, dog is living thing and has bark property. So this is the difference between abstract class and mixin. So after all of our setup, let's run the program again. So Aaradhya felt jealous of Hari. He don't wanna be human. He creates his own implementation and he killed Hari. And he killed Hari in such a way that the even God cannot suspect it. Let's run it. Hari is born, Tommy is born. Even Aaradhya is also born. There is no signs of his existence on the log. And Bobo, Hari is trying to kill Hari. Hari dead. So if someone watch who killed Hari, they will think that Tommy is a dog. Might Tommy had killed Hari because Tommy duk 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 duk. I don't need to. Tommy or duk duk duk. So ecosystem is broken. All existence come to an existence. If ecosystem is broken, how Tommy is still alive? There is some problem with our ecosystem. Let's solve it. A plant's final plants is equal to plants dot die. No. So once the ecosystem come to an existence, yeah, everyone must die except Aaradhya. I will not implement that. But after ecosystem is broken, everyone must die. But as you can see, there is no suspect of Aaradhya killing. But because Aaradhya get some property named Bark using Mixin and killed Hari in such a way that everyone think that Hari died himself and did Bhau using that. Ah, that's all. Now I will summarize the video and end this. Git add, git commit, uh, animals. So before commit, I will do just one refactor, okay? I mean, once ecosystem is broken, everyone must die. Kill everyone. Everyone must die. That let's do something like this. Hey, living thing, final. Let's get another timer. Out of breath. Okay, let void reset out of breath. Out of breath is equal to timer duration second 2. So after 2 seconds, all of the living thing will die in our ecosystem. Die. Let's make it late final. Late final out. No, not late. Out of, not final, out of breath. Okay. So out of breath will start, and every time the person breathe, out of breath will reset. So whoever implement this, let's do something like this. You know, I cannot even do something like this. So I have to change out of from here. Living things, plant, out of breath. We sit out of breath, sit out of breath, and also animal, breathe, sit out of breath. But Aaradhya do not never get out of breath because Aaradhya is a god which implemented human. Haha, never, ever. But I have to set some timer value otherwise. No, no. Aaradhya don't even have any timer. Aaradhya have his own implementation. So if I check after future dot delete duration dot 10, no, seconds print is Aaradhya alive. So this is the example of, I will explain what I've done later. I just found this code very interesting, so I'm just running it. Aaradhya is born, Tommy is born, Hari is trying to kill Hari, Hari died, duk 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 duk. Ecosystem is well maintained. Look, ecosystem is broken due to all resources. I don't need to breathe. I am God myself. But Tommy died. Why it died? Let's print it here. Living thing. Name is out of breath. So if anything bad happen, so Hari is born, Tommy is born, bow wow wow wow. Hari is trying to kill Hari, but it's actually Aaradhya who killed Hari. Hari is dead. Tommy hurt. Tuk tuk. Tommy is alive. Ecosystem is well maintained because initially there was oxygen, but slowly the oxygen get out. So I don't need to breathe. I'm God myself. But Tommy is out of breath because oxygen is no longer alive and Tommy died. Ecosystem is broken due to all resources, no resources, all came to existence. But after 10 seconds, either it's, so this is the implementation. The fun fact is that if dog tried to kill Aaradhya, he cannot kill Aaradhya because let's kill Aaradhya. Tommy is trying to kill Aaradhya, but I will never die. I am God. Because broken, all existent are alive true. Let's start last time. Hey, Hari is born, Tommy is born. Tommy is trying to kill Aaradhya. I will never die. I am God. Wow, 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 wow. Hari is trying to kill Hari, but it's actually Aaradhya who was trying to kill Hari. Hari died. Tommy hurt. Tommy is living. So the oxygen got out of resource, but I don't need to breathe. I am God myself. Tommy is out of breath. Tommy is dead. Is Earth alive without oxygen for lots of duration? True. So this is all about this video. Final commit. Origin main. So I will just check regression bug if changing this did anything bad in my this code. Tommy's born sunflower law guys. Animals totally move at invalid only value Only valid value is 0 to. So guys, let's fix this regression bug. Animal dot animals dot length. Animal is alive. Carbon dioxide. Animal breathe. Animal remove dot add. I don't know what is happening, but I don't want to solve it. So I might have created some regression box. I think regression box is this. So the equation well maintained, equation well maintained, impossibility to know resources come to exist. I don't know. I just baked the code. I created regression bug. I don't want to solve it. I just do I created regression bug on the ecosystem. I don't wanna fix it. So let the regression bug exist because there is God. He never dies. He never dies. So I will also create Aaradhya final. So what happens is that it's some another class Aaradhya clone try to extend all of the power which Aaradhya have. It cannot because Aaradhya must be base final. See, because subtype Aaradhya is final. I cannot be cloned. You know the like there is git commit the final commit git push origin main. Okay, so that's all guys for this video. So I think in this series you learn lots of things or you learn nothing. But the main point I find this series very interesting. What we did is that I taught you abstraction about how you know you do all of the complexity, and when you so this is the implementation and this is the client. So the client just need to call dot kill and all of the things which is happening inside will happen. So the client does not so the client can simply use Aaradhya. It does not have to worry about these all of the complexity. So this is abstraction. All of the complexity is inside, and this is the client code. Client just have to use it. It don't have to worry what is inside this method. Abstraction, encapsulation, these all of the complexity. They don't have to worry. That's abstraction. What is encapsulation? So so I've shown this video. To watch second video. I will not say again. First or second. What is inheritance? So this is living thing class and human extends animal extend living thing and all of the property of living things like alive, out of breath, age, tuk duration, no, do breathing, reproduce, kill, die will be available to the human. So human will sorry animal will have all of the properties which living thing have. Not only that, if animal want to change some property like kill, it have to change it, then it can do it, or it can add even new functionality which it have. What is polymorphism? So as I said, so there was a pre-existing feature named kill which kill another thing. But plant want to change this pre-existing feature. In this case, we can just override the existing implementation. This is polymorphism. Ability is encapsulator. What is interface? Let's say I want to create my own implementation using human as a protocol. Human extend animal, animal extend. So using this protocol, this is the rule, this is the structure which this is the protocol which I must satisfy in order to be human being. So if I satisfy all of the features in order to be human being, I can create my own implementation of living things, my own implementation of animal, my own implementation of human, since human, animal, living thing. So this is interface, but in interface I have to satisfy all of the condition. What is abstract? Abstract is I don't need to satisfy all of the things it have. I can use some pre-existing thing and I can just add just on what I want to change. Whereas what is mixing? Mixing something. So Aaradhya, if I want some property without being a child of it, so Aaradhya is bark, but Aaradhya is not living thing. I can use mixing. So abstract and mixing is kind of same. If I want some property from abstract, if I want property from mixing, but the difference is I will just get this property. I won't be an bark, so, you know, just property. And interface is you have to find everything yourself. Mixing you can reuse code, but you can use lots of code, bar, cook, eat, dance, lots of things from mixing. Abstract is like you know I'm bored. That's all from this video. I hope you learned lots of things. Before ending, I want to say one thing that this video is just for my own learning purpose. I found this project very interesting, bark thing. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like, share, subscribe to everything.